All right. But let's say you want to check this website. You want to check how your website looks like. I would love to log out from this dashboard and log in and show you how it's going to look like. Okay. Let's say this is your website. Excuse me, it's loading. The network is a bit slow. I want to log out and log in so that you can see how you are going to access your, yes. I'm going to remove the login now. Hello, please, can you mute your mic? Can you mute your mic, please? All right, thank you. So this is what the website I'm building, we are about to start with this training with. This is what it looks like. It's a new website, it's hosted, and nothing is on it. Now, if you have your website with www.desmond.com, this is where I'm showing you at your bar, you can see https// but if you just put W, it's going to give you the same thing, www.desmond.gidmat.com. If you click this, it's going to bring you to this website. This is how it's going to load. Now that your website has loaded and you want to access, let's say you want to access the backend, we usually call it the backend. That is where you do or whatever people will see on your website. If you want to access the backend of your website, all you need to do is to put, at the end of the domain, you put /WP, that is /WP-admin. When you click that, it will take you to a login page where you'll be able to access the back end of your website. I have my username. When you are creating it, that is usually done on your cPanel. When you are building your website after you've hosted it, and then you need to create a user page. So on it, you have your admin and your username. You have already created that. So I have mine created there. I have the admin, I have the password. So when you click on the website, this is where it's going to bring you to. If you have the details, you fill it, then you log in. That is how to access your dashboard, your WordPress dashboard. So now that you've been able to access your WordPress dashboard, on this website, as you can see, there is nothing on it. If you check, this is the menu bar, the dashboard, where you have the home, you have the post. Post is usually a place where you put your plugins. If let's say you like to write article about. Sorry, who is there? Please kindly mute. Thank you. So your page, we have you have a post. Yes, as I was saying, you will have your post. Your post is usually where you see blog, where you see people write about content, where you see news about an article and all of that. Maybe, okay, I sell wig and or maybe I sell shoe and I want to write about the best type of shoe that you should buy in Nigeria, the one that will stand the test of time. If I want to write an article, I will go to post, add new. You can say, you can put it in different categories. Let's say I sell shoe, I have half shoe, I have full shoe, I have sandals, I have all of that, I have slippers. So you put them in categories so that when your readers read one, they'll be able to see the one that is closer to it. Then as well, you have your pages. Pages is usually the one you see on your website, where you will see menu, you will see home page, you will see contact us, you will see about us, you will see frequently asked questions. Just a load of those things that you see on website, on different websites. So that is where the pages is. We have comments, we have appearance. Appearance will help you to define how your website looks like. Like this website now, there is no theme on it. So that's why the website was looking the way it was in the video, in the first page, which I'm going to open again now. So that is why it is the way it is now. So if you, okay. So Okay, so that is where the page, the appearance we showed. Under appearance, you have theme, you have templates. You can download, you can decide to import a theme, you can decide to download it. It depends on the kind of theme that you want to use and how you want it to look like. Now, then we have plugin. Plugin is very essential in drag and drop website. I'll be showing you how you are going to, in fact, after we are done installing templates, we will as well proceed to installing plugins. Or in fact, I will advise that you install some plugins, especially if you have in mind what you want to use. Here we know we are going to be using Elementor. That is what the Elementor drag and drop plugin is what we'll be using to design this website. I will teach you how to install plugin if you want to import it, and how you can use an already made plugin within WordPress. But there are some plugins that are not on WordPress. You have to buy from the external source, then you install it on your WordPress. Then users, of course, is the number of persons that can, okay, I want to be using my website. Then I have a content manager. I have an admin who will have the full control of the website. As well, I have an editor. Somebody will just come and check what is on my website and edit them. Then I have a content manager, somebody who will post, who will post on my blog. Then as well, I have a social media manager. What the social media manager will do is just to post on across my social media, including Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, all other ones. So if I have them and I want to add them to my website, but I want to give them limitations, I want to give them some privilege, which the privilege Mr. A will have will be different from that of B. This is where you add them. When you come to the users, you do all of that. Then we have tools. Under tools, you can import content to your website. You can check the health of your website. You can import people's like your personnel. You can import their data and then a lot of things like that. On this general, yes, it's very important. It's another part of the website that define what your website is. What is your website all about? What will Google see when Google crawls your website? Because there is one thing that is germane to the success of having a website, which is called SEO. That is search engine optimization. If you want to do the SEO of your website, you need to let Google know what your website is all about. And in letting Google know of course, you know that settings is as important as anything in your phone, your laptop. If the setting is wrong, then your website, your laptop will misbehave. If the settings is wrong, your phone might not be performing to what you want it to be, or the taste at which you want to use it, just the way it is. That is how settings is. But the key point is that settings is not for you now. It is now for Google. It is how you want people to view your website. It is how you want to allow Google to crawl your website. And if Google cannot crawl your website is as good as you just having a mirror in front of you, looking at just you and yourself. But if you have your settings done very well, which will help Google to access and crawl your website, it's like you having your product and putting it on the national TV. I bet you know how many persons that will be viewing that. So we have Ionizer Security. This is a plugin though. It has actually been pre-installed by Google. This just to help you to hard capture and all of that to your website, just to increase the security of your website. Without wasting much of your time, let's proceed. I first of all want us to do something. As this training is concerned, we'll be using Elementor. Elementor, what is Elementor? Elementor is a plugin that helps you it makes it easier for you to build your website. It's like a template. On Elementor, you see different templates that are already there. Once I install it, I'll be showing you what the template is all about. So I want us to, we have the free version of Elementor and we have the paid version. For the sake of this tutorial, because I want to explore every part of it, I'll be using a paid Elementor, which I've already paid for. I usually use it to build my website and it's very cool. So Mr. Sampson, you are writing on the screen. Hope no problem. Is there something you want me to explain? You can unmute your mic if you want to ask any question, and I will stop and respond to your question. But and at this moment, I don't think we have much questions though. So Now let me proceed to bringing in Elementor. Let me install. As I said, you click on plugin. If you click on plugin, if you have installed plugins already, they will be there. So these are the installed plugins that usually, as I've said, you see the loginizer. What is it? It's just a plugin that helps to boost the security of your website. Usually, it comes with a free package in some, but there is as well the upgraded version. Now, let's proceed to adding our Elementor. So Elementor, I will add new. Once I add new, because I want to upload my Elementor, you can as well search Elementor here. You can search for Elementor in your plugin if you want to use the free version of Elementor. But because, and this is it, the Elementor website builder. But because I'm not using the free version of Elementor, I want to use the paid version. So I will go to upload plugin. I will choose, you can see, if you have plugin in a zip file, usually the format for installing plugin is a zip format. So we'll install it in a zip format. I already have the location in my system. You know where you download it. You can go to websites like Elevanto. There are different websites out there that sells plugin. But I've already bought this and it's on my PC. So I want to go and pick it. I have the location. I'm going for the directory. I know the directory where I kept it. So I will come here inside okay. Okay. So here is my Elementor. I've already downloaded and explored it. So if I click my Elementor, I open it, you can see my Elementor Pro. I have the free version and because you have to, when you buy the free version, they will give you when you buy the paid version, they will give you the free version. Now I'm installing it. You click install. After you have picked it from your directory, you install it and you wait for it to install, then run and activate. I'm sorry that this is slow. It's the network. It's our network. Thank God we are 90% of the people listening here. We are in Nigeria at the moment. So you understand what the network is doing to us. This is taking time a bit, but then we don't have a choice for now. We have to wait to see it loading. Oh. So while we are waiting, let me use the opportunity to show us this is what our website looks like. There is nothing on the website again already. It's just a new website, but maybe I should just open the dashboard there and allow it to install there. Then we'll continue with our training because we don't have much time. Now, I said something. I said, when you have your website, you need to set it up. What is a website all about? Okay, so we go to settings. First off, I want us to start from general settings. I want to show us what it is. So with this website, this is the site title. That's what you are going to see when you when you click my website. What is it all about? Built with Desmond. What are you building? Sorry, build with Desmond. What are we building? We are building a website. So it's built with Desmond. Then the tagline. The tagline is what it's just like a description. You are given a topic, then you are given the description. So that is what it is. The topic is, the site title is build with Desmond, which we will take as the topic now. Then the tagline, which we will take as the description, is how to build a website training. This website is basically on how to build a website. And this is what my WordPress, I forgot to mention, we have HTTP and we have HTTPS. There is a difference between HTTP and HTTPS, though I will take that when we are doing installations and configuration of domain and all of that. But it is usually preferred that you use HTTPS, as using HTTPS will help you. It will help you secure your website. When a website has just HTTP without HTTPS, most of the time it is taken as that website is not secured. When you click on it, Google will tell you, it will keep prompting that this website is not secure. Do you still want to continue? But if your website it is HTTPS, the S at the back of that hyperlink means that it is secured. So then I'll proceed to writing. I've not set it up. I deliberately haven't set this part up because I want us all to be part of it. So the default category I is still uncategorized because I've not set that up. We'll do that in our posting. If you remember, I told you that when you are posting. Sorry, I had a call that is breaking my network. Can we all hear me? Please, if you can hear me, drop an emoji, make a you can unmute yourself and let me know. Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Sampson. So it shows that we are all learning. Okay, thank you, ma'am. So we have it, as you can see. I was saying something about posts. We have not set up the category because this website have, when we want to write our article, we will tell where one or two of the articles belongs to. So on this, there is no article. We've not even created any page. So that is why I still left it on. Now, usually on writing, there is no much to do. Apart from if you want to add people to your website, then if you want to change the way you want your post to look like, which I usually prefer you set up because we are going to be using a drag and drop website, so a drag and drop plugin, which is Elementor. So I would prefer you set it up from your post, and you understand what I mean in the later time. Now, reading is very important. This is where it is very important. This part is very important. Do you want to build a dynamic website? A dynamic website in the sense that anytime you post something, what you post will be the first that will be shown on your website. If that is what you want to do, then you leave it to your latest post. But the but there is that if you have your website that way, when Google comes to crawl your website, the feedback Google will be giving people, the one it will give them today when they are looking for your website might be different from what they will be getting tomorrow when they check your website. And if that is the case, it will affect your website in the sense that somebody who is used to seeing, when you open your website, he sees a blue color. But because tomorrow you are posting something, you are posting an article that you are using a red background because you want it to be colorful, or probably you want to use color to interpret something. In case of a danger, you want to write article that has to do with danger, then you want to use red. Now, if that is the case, and the person opens on Google, type with desmond.jidma.com, and is seeing a red, it will automatically scroll down like, I think I made a mistake. That is not what I'm looking for. So I would rather prefer you use a static page, usually your home page. Now we don't have an home page yet. So I will come back here to set this up after we've created page. But I just want you to see what it looks like. So automatically it will be on your latest post because Google assumes that you don't have anything yet. So you'll be the one to make the description. And this is very, very important. This is very, very important. Your home page, you pick your home page, your post. I usually suggest that you put your post on your post, which you are going to create a post page as well. Then exact sometimes for people who use full text and exact, this is usually determined by your team. You don't really have much power on this. Then your permalinks here is another important thing that you want to do. I usually advise that the difference between day and name, as it says, is okay. Let's look at this. It says with desmond.com/2020-0903 sample post. Sample post means the title of your post. So if your website is if your website is desmond.com, then the post you posted is how to make fine shoe. It will show desmond.com 2022 today's date, 9th of September, how to make shoe with Desmond, how to make a nice shoe. But don't forget that somebody wants to read that article. Might look like I want to read the one that is latest, and let's say you make this post today. That means you are saying in the next 2-3 years, that post might not be relevant to someone who wants to read it, because the person will see the date first. So it's usually advisable that you don't use that. Then there's another one that will put months, and then, so what you're saying is if you post for September, that will not be relevant again in December. So it is better, don't let me dazzle around, it's better you use post name, which will now be, let's say you want to tell us how to make a nice shoe. It will just be desmond.com how to make a nice shoe. It won't be desmond.com how to make a nice shoe in 2022. It won't be desmond.com how to make a nice shoe in 1993. No, it will just be desmond.com how to make a nice shoe. In other words, it means that article will be relevant now and later. So it is usually better for you to post it so that when Google wants to crawl, wants to know the dates. This meeting will end in 10 minutes. Okay. So Google wants to crawl, Google wants to know the dates. Google wants to know everything, because when Google wants to crawl it, we check, okay, what date are you posting? What date do you have there? So if someone said how to make a shoe in 2022, and you already put your own post on how to make a shoe in 2020, Google will not suggest your post. So that makes your post irrelevant. So it's better you leave it this way and continue. So I would like to save that. Now I want to step up a bit, because this Zoom we have to go in the next 40 minutes, and then in the next 10 minutes, and we need to start the second session. So before I proceed, let's go straight to the plugin. Now the plugin has already installed, but there is one thing: anytime you install a plugin on WordPress, you must as well activate it. If you don't activate a plugin, it's just as good as you buying a car without a petrol. You need to buy a petrol for that car to move from where you bought it to your home. So now you click activate plugin. Once you have clicked activate plugin, you wait for it. It says the plugin has already been installed and activated. So if you come here, you can see the Elementor Pro. It has already been installed and is on my system. So, but because I need to install Elementor as well, if I don't install Elementor, the Elementor Pro is just like a paid version of Elementor. So now I'm clicking to activate. I'm doing the same thing. I installed it and I click to activate, the same thing that I did on Elementor Pro. Now we have our Elementor set up and ready to use. But before then, we cannot go without creating pages, because what we want to do here, we need pages that we are going to use them on. So we are going to create page now. We are going to create pages, and then I'm going to be using the name of each and every one that is here to create page. That is what I'm going to do. Now, when you click on all pages, you are going to see page. Now, let's say these are the ones that will be there. The privacy and policy is advisable for you to edit this. We'll get to this later. I will tell you the importance of having a privacy policy on your website, but that might be towards the end of this training, probably in the 4th or 5th week. I will be removing the sample page. I don't like it. How do you remove a page? When you click on it, you go to this place, see where I'm moving my mouse, you go to bulk action, you click on move to trash, then you apply. Once you apply it, it's going to take that page away and take it to trash. This is it in your trash. You can see the trash before was 0, but now it's 1. So it means that you have 1 in the trash. On your website, you can still delete from your trash, but it's just like you deleting something from your from your system. It will remain in your cycle bin for a while until you decide to delete it completely. So when you delete from your publish, it goes to your trash. So you can still, let's say you made a mistake, you can call it back. You can just restore, just the way you restore from your desktop as well. So this is it. I intentionally click on it so you can see that the sample page is still there. You can restore or delete permanently. When you delete permanently, you don't have access to it, but when you restore, it comes back. I'm going to be a bit fast because we have limited time, and I want us to create all these pages. So the first page we will be creating will be the home page, and that home page will be mine. That is my partiality. It will be mine. So I'm going to create home page with my name, Desmond. Then in creating a page, when you click create a page, this is what is going to bring out. It will bring the title page. What is the title of that page? So it will now be Desmond. So what we are saying is, if you say the title of this page is Desmond, I want to take away this because I want to show you something. If I say the title of this page is Desmond, if you come to this place by the right hand side, you can see the page is the visibility of this page, because this needs to be set, though it's usually set there already, but in case you want to dazzle with it. So the visibility, let's say the difference between public and private is that, let's say I have a page that I want some certain persons to be able to read. Maybe on my page, if you don't buy my article, you can't read my article. So I will put it in private, put some security. So when you pay, I send it to you. But if it is public, everybody will have access to it. If I want to publish it later, I will click on later. But now it's on immediate. I can schedule it that, okay, I'm not publishing this article today. I will publish it in the next five days. I'll put the time and everything. And even when you are not online, it's automatically published. But we want this to publish immediately. You can put it on pending review, in the sense that when you create the page, you are not sure, you want to check, maybe you made a mistake, grammatical error, whatever error that will occur. Of course, the template, there is a default template, there is Elementor template, there is full width template for Elementor. There are a lot of templates that you need to explore. That is when after you have installed your theme. But for now, let me leave it at the default. We'll come back to that. This is very important. The next place we are now, this is the way your website is going to be. Let me show you the link. It's going to be, you can see, if the way it is now is showing Desmond, I put Desmond there. If I delete it, you see it's deleting as well. Please look at this place. When I'm deleting it, it's deleting. But when you put whatever you put there, it's added. Now it will now say, if you check view page, you see it's https, yes, which is still the same thing like www with desmond.jidma.com/Desmond. So which is that is what it's saying. Like if you have your own page, the way when you open some websites, like let me open my website here. Let me say jidmat.com. If you check jidmat.com, the home page is going to show you something. Or maybe I should use mtn.com, any network. I don't want to advertise any business that didn't pay me to do this tutorial, because this tutorial is going to be online. Now, if you check this website now, let me try and move this a bit. Now we're on the home page. If I put contact us, if I click on, why now? Why are you blocking me? If I click on contact us, I want you to look at this. You see contact us. So you have jidma.com/contact us. Just the same thing that this website is going to bring out. If I click on it here to view the page, you see it will show page ID. The reason why it is still page ID is because I have not saved it. So when I publish it, let me publish it here. So what we have now is going to be desmond.jidma.com/Desmond. Then, okay, let me say this. In case I want to feature an image that when you open the website, a picture will show. That picture is usually called feature image. So you can set a feature image, but we are not setting a feature image for this website. So I'll just publish it for us to see. When you publish it, now that we've published it, let me go and refresh that page. You can see this place is showing page ID. It has changed to Desmond. So it is now with desmond.jidma.com. Now let's go again and create another page. I want to rush the pages before. Let's add a new page. Now, if we add another new page, this is a new page. Now, I think the next name is Adewale. Now, if we put Adewale, it will now be, if we publish this and preview it, you'll see what we are saying. Now, we've published this. Now, let's view it. See, you see, with desmond.com/Adewale. Now let's go with the next one. Okay. I want to rush so that we can, okay, we have, see the pages, we have Desmond, we have Adewale, we have another one is Samson. Okay, let's put Samson. Now, if we publish this, we'll come to setting it after this. If you publish it, the next thing you have again, then the last but not the least is iPhone. I don't know if the iPhone person has the name. I wouldn't mind him stating the name, but what I'm seeing from here is iPhone. So the person joined with iPhone. If we put iPhone, we publish it, then what we'll be having is okay. If we view this page, we'll be having jidma.com/ that is so this is how to make a page. In the next tutorial, sorry, in the next session,